Hello, hello. Is anyone out there? This is the Virginia Bushcrafter. Just out here enjoying the bush. I'll wait for someone to come on. Look at that gorgeous fire. Isn't that something? Hello there. We have one thumbs up. Prepared Irishman. How are you doing, guy? It's good to see you. Hello, Sucker Grandma. It is good to see you guys. Yeah, I am just out here hanging out in the bush by my lonesome self. Hey, but it's cool. Check out that wonderful fire. Yeah, I'm trying to not use any light. I don't want to reflecting onto the phone. But hey, Tomcat, how are you doing, man? Hope all is well. Yeah, guys, I'm just out here in the bush hanging out because I have not done it. Hey, Marilyn, how are you doing? It's good to see you. I hope that weather's real nice once again. Looking forward to seeing you in January. Hey, Avery, how are you doing? Hey, you guys see this wonderful fire? Great wood is such a great resource. Hey, Johnny, how are you doing? Yeah, that the wood is such a great resource. Yeah, Irishman, you know, I think I always get a lot of wood. I did the same thing today, but it's not cold. Well, put it like this. I don't know what's oh, that's a light that's reflecting off of me. I have some lights that are hanging up. Um, yeah, because I didn't want to be in the complete dark doing this. But after this is over, then I just use the light of the fire. So that's what that is in the background. Yeah. Hey, how you doing, William? I appreciate all you guys coming out here to hang out with me. Yeah, I've got 34 people there. I definitely would appreciate those thumbs up. Yeah, guys. I came into the bush this morning, and I did that Tippy Tarp again, and I did it a little different, but that's a very simple tarp that only uses 7 tent pegs. And so I realized the last one that I did, it was somewhat conical, but not as conical as I would have liked it to be. So so I redid it. And the thing is, I mean, I was just in there dozing off. You know, I have a roll bed, so you know the cold ground won't bother me because I have a roll bed. Hey, Canna John, how you doing? So I've been dozing on and off on the roll bed. Oh man, that fire sounds so good when it's popping, and I'm sitting close to it, and the heat just feels so good. I didn't even wear a coat out here today, even though I do have layers. But yeah, I and Sabnar, how you doing? Sorry to butcher up your name. You know, working plant. Yep, taxes. Yeah. Oh, don't talk about taxes, man. They come so quick. I mean, so quick. You know, time just flies. But I did that. I did the shelter, and then I went to cut wood, and I cut some nice sizes. 5 large logs, which I'm sure that's going to last me all night. And you'll see on the video how much wood I got. I got a lot of wood. So I have enough wood that's going to last me all night. That is for sure. So, well, I can hear myself echoing out here. But, so I have plenty of wood. I made me a meal. Just when you're in the bush, everything tastes good. Some sautéed vegetables, which was cabbage, broccoli, red pepper, green pepper, onion, garlic, and then I was going to fix a second batch with what is it? Some V8 spicy. Oh, no echo. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad. Maybe it's just me, but yeah. So after I drank the two things of the V8, I kind of laid down. It's like, well, I'm gonna do a live, but then I laid down again. It's like, well, I better get up. I said, no, I'm thinking, well, everyone's having dinner right now, but I said, I better do it now because I know I'm gonna crash out with this warm fire, and you get the cool breeze. Hey, Daryl, how you doing, man? Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like my videos, Henry. Thank you so much. Yeah, I this cool breeze with this fire, man, it's just so relaxing. It want to put you to sleep. But I have some lights in the back of my tarp, just as a precaution, and that's about it. Nothing special. But I just wanted to get out here and hang out tonight, and I wanted to do it yesterday, wasn't able to. It seemed like the last 3 weeks I've been getting out on Mondays instead of Sundays. So it's like, next week, this coming weekend is going to be very, very busy, and I don't know if I'll get out this coming weekend. So it's like, let me get out now. I'm trying to get out. I really want to get out in the bush a minimum of once a week because I'm telling you, you can practice your skills at home. You can go over them in your head and everything. But when you come out into the bush, it's always a challenge. I was listening to this lady. Her name is I think it's called Come Explore with Me. Um, Explore with Me, Marcy C. And she said she was out there and she had one of those days where everything was just discombobulated. That was me last weekend. It was like nothing went right. I did not even feel like cooking anything. But nevertheless, any day out in the bush is a good day. Or any night, any overnight in the bush is a good day, good night, whatever. But the thing I like about it is just me out here. I mean, I can hear cars on the road, but excuse me, but yeah, just me, and I hear squirrels barking. It's like, man, I really could do some squirrel hunting in the morning because I'm already here, and squirrels come out early in the morning, late in the evening. But can't do it. Haven't gotten my hunting license yet, so but I will because hunting season is first weekend in November. So they're coming real it's coming real soon. But yeah, in Virginia we have the muzzleloader season for up until November the 15th, and then we start the rifle season. Archery season is going on right now, but I don't do archery. So I may get a couple of days of muzzleloader in. I'm not sure. Come to New York. You got an outing like, but no fire. We have some statewide fire bans. Wow, so you guys going to be really, really cold. No fire. Well, I guess if you have the wool blankets and the good bivvies, you won't notice the coldness. I have a bivvy that I was going to bring with me. It's mylar on the inside, and I just put it on. I slept in it last night. It's like it's kind of restrictive. I think that would be good if I was going to be in a tent. I think that would be good for a meetup. But as an extra, what I brought with me today, hey Teresa, how you doing? I brought with me a 5x7 Mylar tarp. I think it's a grabber tarp. And 5x7, you can make a lean-to out of that. You can wrap it around you and stay warm. So yeah, let's see, Texas. Who's from? I'm sorry. Yeah, so I brought that with me just as an extra. And I have a lot of, uh, well, not flashlights, but it's like let me bring enough. lights, you can go to these places and get them for $1.25, $1.25. It's like I'd rather get those than have to change batteries like I've done before. You know, changing batteries at 2 and 3 in the morning. It's like I don't want to do that. Even though I did bring batteries with me, I brought a lot of stuff. My rucksack. I know my rucksack today was at least 50 to 55 pounds. But I'm not going that far. I'm not but 225 yards away from my car. So it's like just tough it out because, bro, no, yeah, I'm getting that reconnecting thing again. I got that last time I was out here. Um, Now I don't know anything about any Diddy oil, but I used to bring every. I brought what was I bring? I brought with me. Oh, a lot. I have like one, two, three regular battery packs, and I have three solar battery packs, and then I have a solar charger, just with the panels. So I've been charging up batteries. I mean, charging up solar packs, just so that I don't have to worry about you know, s- running out of energy or any power tonight. Hey, Hemlock, how you doing, man? Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, guys, I'm just out here enjoying this wonderful fire. Hemlock knows about that. Yeah, I guess if you're into bushcraft and the camping, yeah, everyone knows a little bit about fire. And the thing, I started my fire today with something that I have never used. It's in the video. I have this. It's a ferrocerium rod. It also has a magnesium bar on it, and it's not that the one that you see for $1.99 or something like this. I bought this at some show for like maybe $40. But you scrape the magnesium off, and then you have the ferrocerium rod, and the handle itself is fat wood. So you have two sources of tinder. You have your fat wood, and you have your magnesium. Yep. Let's see. Love you. Okay. Yep. Wonderful, Tomcat. I definitely appreciate that. Oh wow, 2 a.m. Yeah. Yeah, we will. You have a good night, Tomcat. But and the thing about that magnesium, you have to have your tinder ready. But where I am tonight, I sourced some fat wood, and so you have to have the fat wood ready to go because that magnesium, man, it when that spark hits it, man, that magnesium is up, and you have to have your tinder ready. So I started this fire maybe 2 hours before sundown, and I'm very confident this is only going to go out when I leave. So I did get that much wood, but man, I'm gonna sleep real good tonight, man. I mean, there's a nice cool breeze. I mean, where I'm sitting now, I probably couldn't sit here with just the shirt on very long, But I'll be back. I'm maybe 3 feet from 3 or 4 feet from the fire, so I'm getting the radiant heat, and it really feels good. But yeah, I wanted to get out here, man, because it's like I don't know about next weekend, and then the weekend after that. I know I'm tied up the weekend after that, and December is right around the corner. December, honey season. Um, trying to do the bushcraft thing, and you know what? I'm going to do some. This is real strange. I used to do it all the time. Fishing when it's very cold. I mean, the fish move very, very slow in cold water, but I like those challenges. So I'm going to take like a silver met or a silver jig and just try to catch some bass. Anything that's anything that's silver and it's moving in the water is going to attract a bass. I mean, they may be somewhat not as aggressive, but I'm going to do that because I used to fish a lot during the January and February, March. I used to fish year round. So, hey, Ed, how you doing, man? Thanks for coming in. I definitely appreciate it. Yeah, so I'm going to do some of that in January, man. I haven't done it in a while, you know. Hey, Cherokee, what's going on? How are you doing, Cherokee? Yeah, I like Cherokee's channel, man. Fun guy. Yeah. Come on. Let's see. What I'm trying to read up this winter. Oh, Oh, you guys do? Yeah, well, I know you guys, yeah, the ice fishing. Oh man, I always wondered about that, but I'm sure that's a lot of fun. I see DC Outdoors, Dan, he does a lot of outdoor fishing. I mean, winter fishing, him and his son, and it looks pretty exciting. I've seen I think her name is Main Girl or something like that. I think she's in Canada also. She does it as well. Yeah, she does it as well. So, but yeah, I'm just out here, man. I'm just out here just trying to take it easy. And what's so strange is that when I talk, it's like, since I'm the only one out here, it's like, am I talking too loud? I don't know. But hey, I can because I'm the only one out here. There were some guys hunting earlier, and I saw them leaving. Um, so I don't know. I know they were out deer hunting doing archery, or I didn't hear many shots today for squirrels. When I got here this morning, I heard maybe two shots, and then somewhere around 6 o'clock, I heard maybe two or three shots. But it's not many people out here. Uh, do I ever get spooked in the woods? I don't, but I'm very cautious. Um, that's why I keep one. That's one reason why I keep a fire going all night, and I will keep some lights on all night. But once I'm in my shelter, at least I know my back is covered, and I do have a security system. I'm hoping that if there was an intruder, I would hear it. This is the first time I've ever used it, but I brought it with me. It's like I brought it with me, so it's just a homemade thing. But I don't get really spooked. I don't. To me, this is a getaway. You know, um, but you got to be on your p's and q's. I mean, I've heard crazy things like 2 in the morning. You hear a field mouse running through the woods, and that's very loud. Or um, you hear some coyotes at a distance. I've heard deer. You know, and it seemed like they were maybe like 50 yards away or something like that. But no, I don't think. No, I just don't look forward to any incident like that. But yeah, you got to be careful. I guess wherever you go in the woods. I mean, things have changed, but and I really don't sleep a lot when I'm out here. I know I'll sleep off and on, but for one reason I don't sleep a lot is because if I harvest and process a lot of wood, I want to see that wood burn. I don't want my sweat equity to go for nothing. Yeah. Best watch for Bigfoot or Dog Man or Devil Monkey. Yeah. I keep yeah, I don't think anyone really ever sleep solidly or silently when they're in the bush. I mean, if you're in a camper or something like that, but I'm just in a tarp, and the only time I use a tent is when I'm at a meetup. And I do that because it's so many people. So it's a matter of privacy. So, but when I'm by myself and I'm bushcrafting, I'm bringing a tarp because there are many configurations, and the tarp is lighter, and you have more places to put the tarp. So, like I said, even today, even if it were to rain, I'm under a lot of foliage, and that would really block the rain. But like I said, I have a 5x7 tarp that I can set up over the fire, and I also have a poncho, military poncho. So yeah, guys, if you see me looking around, I'm always doing that in the bush. So, but I'm not spooked. Most animals don't like us humans, and generally keep. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And I think as loud as I'm talking, yeah, they when we come into their territory, they leave. Especially during deer season. You can see deer all the time, and deer season comes, those deer scatter. So, and I go bear hunting. I've only seen a bear maybe 3 times when I was bear hunting, and each time I was not able to take a shot because first time I was in my climber climbing up the tree, and it would not have been ethical anyway because some guys they were using dogs, and if someone goes to that effort to train their dog for to help them bear hunt, I think it would be very unethical to try to take a shot at that bear. Um, I've seen them off of during hunting season. Most of the time when I see bear, it's when I'm squirrel hunting in June. That's most of the time, but they go their way, which I'm glad. But no, I just consider them to be real huge dogs. Yeah, I consider them to be huge dogs, but nah, man, this is just it's peaceful. But hey, Irishman, have you heard of a meetup in Pennsylvania called the Rendezvous Meetup? I'm trying to find out about the Rendezvous Meetup. I think you saw a bear last weekend. Wow. Yeah, last week. Yeah, and I mean, they're unpredictable. But like I say, I have some lights that stay on all night. Um, there's a light behind my tarp. I'm gonna have a light inside of my tarp, that I'll turn. And I have this one, but that just that just blinds, especially if you're on the phone, it just blinds you. So, but yeah, I don't worry about it. To me, it's just good to get out here. And I think the thing is, if you're bushcrafting, if you're bushcrafting, really, it does require you to get out often. I mean, it's just like, I mean, this. Hey, Irishman, I'm still going to send you the link for that as well. As a matter of fact, I'll be in contact with you. I've been meaning to give you a call, but I just have not. So I'll definitely be in contact with you, prepared Irishman. But yeah, this Tippy tarp, Tippy tarp shelter, very very simple. Um, but the thing is getting the measurements. This time even though I marked the trees, but I did it a little different. But once I got it up, I tried to go over it in the video of how I did it. But doing it and trying to film it at the same time, man, that's a challenge. At least for me, it is. So I always try to explain it after I've done it. I go through the steps, but the tippy tarp only requires 7 tent pegs. So now when I come out here, if I get out here next weekend, I don't know which one I'm gonna do. My favorite is like the Plow Point and the Adirondack. The Adirondack, I mean, you with the Plow Point, you get a lot of coverage. The Adirondack, a lot of coverage, and also there's one. It's a three-sided one. Get a lot of coverage with that. But the thing is, when you're out here bushcrafting, an enclosed shelter, it's okay, but it's not for me because I need the heat. So when I'm out here when I do an overnighter, I'm always gonna have a shelter where at least the front is open so that I can get the heat. You know, but this heat, man, this it feels so good. But yeah, prepared Irishman. I have like I think it's like 5 logs that are I know they had to be maybe 10 inches. And then there's a lot more wood that I have, I'll have more than I need. Hey, wondering, Graybeard, how you doing? Thanks for dropping in. I definitely appreciate it. Yeah, I definitely appreciate it. Yeah, but this bushcrafting, man, it becomes very, very interesting. It really keeps you going. And I said I'm not buying any more knives. But I saw this video on an S-wing. It's a flat grind, and flat grind is basically for slicing. But the S-wings are very, very expensive. But I was thinking, I saw there's an S-wing. I don't know if they said it's number 6 or number 7. But I said, man, I'm not buying it. But I don't have a flat grind knife. All of my knives are Scandinavian grind, saber grind, hollow grind, or convex grind. I don't have a flat grind. But Essie has some nice ones, But I don't know. I don't know if I'll. I don't know, man. I have more knives than I'll probably ever use. Today, I brought my Becker BK21. Hey guys, go online and look that up. Man, that thing is a chopper, chopper, chopper. And I also use my S-wing, my 18-inch hatchet. I mean my 18-inch axe. I used that today because I was trying to saw something and it kept binding. I said, no, this is a job for an axe. So I did that. And but the thing about those S-wings, they're more for felling a tree because they have a very, very narrow head. The head is very, very narrow. So, but you still can split wood with them. But I used my Becker BK21 to split some wood. I'd also split some wood with the S-wing, the 18-inch, and I also brought my like I don't know if you guys can really see it. This is a Condor Teresa. It's a Scandinavian grind, and I made feather sticks with this today. So the knives that I brought, okay, I brought the Condor Teresa. I brought the Becker BK21. I brought the S-wing 18-inch axe, and those are the only. Oh, and I brought my saw, of course, my saw from the big box, and but I'm gonna, excuse me, I'm gonna sharpen it. But I think some of the wood that I've been cutting is, I think it's that saw that I have is more or less of a pruning saw. Hey Pilgrim, how you doing, man? Thanks for dropping in. You got a flat and Scandi grind from Odenwald for $40. That's pretty good. So how you like it? Man, I love, I like those Scandi grinds so much, but you know what I will not do with the Scandi grind? Especially if it's like a 4-inch or 5-inch. I won't baton with it because the Scandinavian grind, it has one bevel, one bevel. That bevel goes straight to a 0-degree angle. So I don't baton. I mean, unless it's something the size of I mean, 1 inch or less, yeah. But I prefer not to baton with the Scandinavian grind because Kenja, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to baton my Scandinavian grind knives, but I mean that's why I have the other ones. But and then I really don't. I really don't want to beat my knives, but that's what the hatchet and the axe is for. But sometimes, like this one piece of wood I had today, it had a knot in it. But you know what? It's like I'm gonna split it anyway. And I was using the axe. That axe just was not penetrating. What I really needed was a wedge splitter. I didn't, so I could have made one, but when you're out here in the bush and you're getting wood and you're splitting, it's like there's so many things you want to do and you just don't. So, but I used the Becker BK21, and that thing, it worked, but hey guys, that's not a good thing to do. Split wood that has a knot in it. You can actually damage your knife, but I did it anyway. But it did not damage the Becker BK21. I mean, that thing is a beast. It has a blade of like 13 1/4 or 13 1/2 inch, and it's a saber grind. And I mean, that thing chops, it slices. So yeah, I figure if I'm coming out for an overnighter, I'm bringing the best tools. So that's why I did not bring my sportsman hatchet. That's like one of my favorite ones. It's a 13-inch, 3.5 inch cutting edge convex grind. But I wanted to bring something with a little more weight. And the axe has a 4-inch head on it, 4-inch edge on it. So, and the head itself, I think it's like 5 inches. Yeah, 5 inches. So yeah, but I didn't use the axe as much as I wanted to, but hey, it did what it's supposed to do, just chopping in a V, chopping in a V. I finally the thing about using a axe or a hatchet, one thing I don't like is like you lose so much wood, but you can't have it all, With a saw, you lose in the sawdust as well. But seems like with an axe or a hatchet, you lose a lot of wood. So, but yeah, but it's it's all fun. It's all fun. I definitely enjoy it. But yeah, man, I would really like to come up there to New York and do that with. I may get up there one day. I may get up to New York with the get up with the prepared Irishman and the what's his name OXX NCYX. I can't. It's right on the tip of my tongue. The New York guy. I would like because he has a he's already doing his bow hunting. He's already got a deer already. But I don't know. NYC Prepper. Okay, yeah, yeah. Ex NYC Prepper. That's him. Yeah, but I haven't been to New York in so long. It's been a while since I've been there. Just just been busy. But yeah, I wish there were more people that were into bushcrafting. But I mean there is, but with everyone's work schedule, and it's real hard to get people to come out here and really do a 2 night. I've never done a 2 nighter by myself, and you really have to be comfortable. I'm very comfortable doing a 1 nighter. And the thing about it, I don't mind the coldness because as long as you can make fire, as long as there is wood, you are not going to be cold. And that is the saving. I mean, that's the saving grace, man. Long as there's wood, I don't care if it's 0 degrees. If you have wood and you can just get a spark from a ferrocim rod and some tinder and to some dry wood, you're gonna be warm. So yeah, that's what I look forward to. Michigan, how are you doing, man? You got 2 does last week. Now hunting. Need 3 more to fill the freezer for the season. Yeah, I like I say, I haven't even sighted in my rifles yet. But hey, they were sighted in last year. But I'll definitely go just because you're supposed to. I'll sight them in. I gotta do them. Maybe I'll do them this weekend. I don't know. This weekend and next week I'm really really busy, man. I'm gonna go to the Georgia Bushcraft meetup, and I'm really looking forward to that, man. That's they're gonna have so many vendors there. So I've written down all the vendors, and I'm trying to get into a navigation course. For some reason, they sent me the email to sign up for a class. But guys, check this out. I had like 84,000 emails. 84,000 emails. I deleted from number one all the way to the end. And I bet you anything that email that really, hey, I deleted it. But I've been told that once you get there, there's still a possibility that I can get into the class. Hey, Carl, how you doing? But yeah, navigation, man. That's like I said, I can read a compass, and you know what? Hey, I'm trying to think what channel was that they were saying, and let me know if you guys agree with this. The sun does not rise in the east, nor does the sun set in the west. It doesn't do any of that because the earth rotates. But now I can see how you can tell the time from the sun. You take your compass, point it towards north, and wherever the sun is, you can kind of figure, hey, is it 3, 6, 9, 12, or something of that nature. But yeah, I'm trying to remember. It was a very reputable. Oh, I was listening to an instructor on navigation who said the sun does not rise in the east. It does not set in the west because the earth rotates. And there were 3 reasons that he gave. Wow, one of the logs just fell. I guess I do stay spooked. Anything that's unusual noise. But yeah, one of the logs. It doesn't matter. But have you guys heard of that? AKP, how you doing, man? Hope all is well in Louisiana. Yeah, yeah, Louisiana. That's a large state. I was driving through Louisiana this summer. A lot of construction's going on. A lot of construction's going on in Louisiana. That's I guess that's the tax dollars working. But yeah. So, but I've got to find me a navigation course because I even called REI and they told me to call another location. But I'm hoping that I can get into this navigation course when I go to the Georgia Bushcraft meetup. But also, if anyone, guys, if anyone knows anything about the rendezvous meetup in Pennsylvania, I'm trying to find out when it is, when it's going to occur. Is it February or is it June? I would like to plan for it. Um, there's a lady I can contact. I sent her an email, but I sent it to the wrong email. It came back to me. Um, but yeah, I really want to check that one out. It's I'm not sure what part of Pennsylvania it's in, but I just know it has rendezvous in it, rendezvous meetup, and it looks like a lot of fun. I watched the one last year in 2023. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. They have the kids with the doing the turkey calls, seeing who can do the best turkey calls, who can start the fire the quickest, and the fire has to reach a certain level that it will burn a string, and I think it's a balloon burst or something like that. So it's like, yeah, not only can you start the fire, but how quickly can you build that fire? You know. Hey, let's see, to junkie. I don't want to mess up your name. Hey, but thank you so much, man. Montreal. Thank you so much. I definitely appreciate you dropping in here, man. But yeah, I'm just out here seeking knowledge, man. I'm really curious about the navigation. I'm really curious about the rendezvous meetup. Um, and it's just so much to learn. And guys, I was on one video, I was asking if they knew a certain knot, it's not a knot. Wow, man, I'm gonna have to put some logs in that fire. It's a temper hitch. I've been using that temper hitch ever since. So and I recently learned the bowline. Recently learned that. I want to learn the Siberian. There are so many knots, man. But once you learn a few good knots, those are you use them over and over and over. But let's see. You're going to meet up in March 2025. Well, for which meetup is that, Cherokee? You're going to. I know I'm going to one. I want to go to the one in Pennsylvania. I know it's called Rendezvous something, but I definitely want to go to the one. I'm going to the one in Georgia, next month, and they also have it in February as well. So yeah, bowline is very useful, not for anchoring, just about anything. Yeah, it is. It is. And all this time, I didn't. It's so simple. I think sometimes we overcomplicate things, but it's just so simple. Make that loop. What did they say? The rabbit comes out the hole, around the tree, and back in the hole, and you got it. Meet up, hanging. Oh, in North Carolina. I've heard about the one. I've heard about that. I'll have to look that up because I'm not far from. I'm in Virginia. The next state is North Carolina, but I may have to check that out. Yep, on the rabbit. Yep. The rabbit comes out the hole, goes around the tree, and back in the hole, and it's just that simple. I sometimes, like I said, we overcomplicate things. So, but yeah, I'm gonna throw some wood in this fire. No, I don't want to move because I don't know. Last time I was out here. the reception was really, really, it was really tough. I kept going in and out, in and out. So I don't want to take a chance and move, and then it kicks me out, and then I gotta wait for the buffering and all of that good stuff. But yeah, guys, man, hey, if you can just, uh, I was telling one friend, it's like, hey, just go in your backyard, just go in your backyard and set up a tent. Start there, and do that a couple of times. Um, do it with some friends. Just get used to just being out there. I would really like to do it with some friends. Um, that's really, really into bushcrafting. I did one last year with my mother Sparks. Me and I prepared Irishman was there. Santiago was there. Her husband was there, and we had a fabulous time. It rained. We had a fabulous time, man. It was really good. We went on a foraging. I mean, was it a foraging tour? Well, that was really good. That was really good. Yeah, it was. It was great. And I think it was only like 7 people or something like that. But that was a lot of fun. And I know she didn't have it this year, but with work everything changed. But that it was a lot of fun. I mean, man, we joked around. There was rain. We chopped wood. We even had a I still have some of the tea that she gave me. I'm still drinking the tea. I'm savoring that tea. We even had made some tinctures. But it was fun. It was a lot of fun. A small group, but it was a lot of fun. There was, I think it was last October. But yeah, but so maybe she didn't have it this year, but maybe she'll have it next year. Yeah, my mother Sparks. But yeah, she has a channel. I don't know if she's been doing much, but jobs come first. You got to do the priorities. Oh man, this heat feels so good because the temperature's dropping now. Yeah, I'm gonna throw some large logs in there. Man, it's gonna be sweet. I got me some nice hot chocolate. Yeah, I'm not drinking anything cold now. It's gonna be hot chocolate. I know I'm not gonna sleep well. I'll lay down there. I think the reason why I was laying down is because I had eaten, and then I was gonna fix some more food. But then I had two Gatorades and two V8. It's a veggie juice, but I had the spicy hot. The spicy hot is so good. Guys, I'm from San Antonio, Texas. I like spicy foods. I really do. And jalapeno peppers, I can never get enough of jalapeno peppers. Anything that's hot, I like it. Cayenne pepper, anything chili pepper, anything that's hot. But hey, Eric King, how you doing, man? Let's see, let me try to see this other one. That's Kenja. I'm sorry if I butcher up your name, but the writing is so small on the phone. And of course, as we get older, we start wearing these glasses. Vision's not what they used to be, but hey, it's all good. Uh, saw your video on the Swiss Tech new favorite knife, great blade. Yeah, that's Swiss Tech. And it's called a Starling. That knife is just so awesome that I don't even want to bring it out to the bush. But it's like, why did you buy it if you're not gonna? I was out here. I had it out here maybe 2 weeks ago, but it comes with its own ferrocerium rod. The sheet, you can can it for different positions, but that knife just has such a fantastic grip. It is really nice. I mean, I really like that knife, and it comes with a lanyard. But I put a lanyard on there that's a little larger. But yeah, that's a real nice knife. The Swiss Tech Starling knife, really nice, really nice. But I'm seeing so many. It's just like from 2 years. Just think about 2 years. I'm seeing some knives that I've never seen before. But it's like, no, I'm just not gonna. I'm not gonna. I say I'm not gonna purchase any because it's depends on the person. If you practice with any knife, Cherokee is very good with that. Cherokee can take a very, very inexpensive knife. He can do everything with that very inexpensive knife that you can do with $100 knife. So it's the person that's using the knife. And I don't, I still have a lot to learn with my knives, a lot of things to do. But so when I come out into the bush, I always want to bring different, like, okay, I have the Becker BK21, I have the Condor Teresa, and I have my S-Wing 18-inch hatchet. If I'm out here next weekend, I would not have any of those. I would have three different total. Now, always the saw, it's always the saw that I have with me, or it's a Corona saw. But there is a saw I bring with me every time I come out, and that's the Baco Laplander. And I did use that today. I always bring an extra saw because what happens if your saw blade breaks? At least I'm going to have another. At least I'm going to have a Templar. How you doing, man? It's a robust. Yeah, it is. It is. That's it. I mean, that thing. I don't know what the Rockwell. The Rockwell is the hardness. If you take it and bend it side to side, the Rockwell hardness on it, I would say that Rockwell is probably anywhere from 50 to 58. I think the highest the Rockwell goes up to is like 63. But I don't know what the Rockwell hardness is on it. And the Rockwell hardness, it has a lot to do with the alloys that's in the metal. So it's the mixture of the alloys that makes the blade hard or not as hard. Like if you compare, okay, for instance, like Becker BK21, Becker BK916, Becker BK, a lot of their blades, where all of their blades are 1095. But what is the difference? The difference is it is a Crovan, chromium something, but that Crovan is um it's it's the mix, it's the alloys that makes it real tough. And then the Becker that has this powder coating on it. So the Becker blades to me are somewhat stronger, but again, it's how you use your knife. And it's just practice. Even when it comes to sharpening your knife and maintaining your knife, I always take my knives home. I wash them with liquid dish detergent, and I would stand the edges up, which I'll take it's a rod, and you just go out maybe like 5 shots, 5 swipes on each side, and I'll give it the paper test because you really don't have to sharpen your knives all the time. Yeah, if you hit it against a rock, you may have to reprofile it or something like that. And that's something else I just learned. I used it's a mill file. I sharpened a hatchet that I got from Walmart because it wouldn't cut paper. But the thing, I somewhat reprofiled it with a mill file. And now, for some reason, I think it's the metal. It won't slice through paper like my S-Wing, but that thing really chops now. It really chops, yeah. Uh, why you use knives when you can, let's see, use your modern bushcrafting tool? Nah, I don't want to use any modern bushcrafting tool. That's a joke with prepared Irishman with that. Basically what happened is that I had a buddy, and we were going to go out and do some bushcrafting, and he was saying he was going to bring this lighter that you just flick. It doesn't give off any flames. And I said, well, nothing's 100% right, nothing's 100% wrong. And then he said, well, you know what? I'm going to bring some of the fire starter that my wife used, that we start the fire with in the chimney. It's like, yeah. Then he said he was going to bring this electric saw. That's when I told him, I said, no, that's too much now. I said, bushcrafting, you want to try to do things primitive. So his reply to me is that I'm a modern bushcrafter. So that's that little joke between me and prepared Irishman. But yeah, again, guys, nothing's 100% right, nothing's 100% wrong. Hey, what's his name? Corporal Corners. Hey, what does he say? A big first time all the time. He uses a big. So I have two big lighters with me, but I won't use them unless I'm going to light a candle. I'm not that good that I can take a ferrocerium rod and light a candle. That would be great if I could. But I don't know, man. It's just, but yeah, I really, really, I know I'm jumping all over the subject, but I'm really happy with the ferrocerium rod that I used today. Again, I think I did a short on it maybe 2 or 3 years ago, but this is one of those items. It's like, man, I don't want to take this into the bush. It's just too nice. But it's like, man, why did you buy it if you're not going to take it into the bush and use it? But again, you scrape that magnesium off, you turn it upside down with the ferrocerium rod, man, that magnesium, and that magnesium is really, really, really hot. But also, guys, the it's a magnesium bar, has a very, very small ferro rod, and it has a striker. Let me tell you guys, that thing does work. A lot of people say it doesn't work. It does work. I've used it, and even what I've done now, I've even scraped some magnesium off of it. I put it in some foil paper, and I bring that with me. That's just um, another source of a tinder in case there's an emergency. Because magnesium, whether it's wet, I mean, they have some. It's called wet fire. No, that's not magnesium. I'm not sure if that's magnesium, but it burns on water. But my go-to is flint and steel and charcoal. I like that too. But I basically use flint and steel in the summertime because here in Virginia, it's just like this is October. I mean, everything is still wet. I don't know why. I mean, I can pick up some of these leaves. I can feel moisture. Well, not these leaves, but you feel moisture in everything. But flint, and then if I come out here and I try to pull some bark off a cedar tree, it's always, even if it's dry, it's the moisture in the air. But yeah, flint and steel. But with the flint and steel, I gotta buy me another steel. I have a real small steel. You know, I don't know if you guys can see me. I have a real small steel, but I want to get another steel striker, a steel striker. I want to get another one, but hey, the one I have is working, and to me, it's a challenge. It's like because you're never going to wear it out. But they say that you also can use your knife. But I think when you use your knife, you're removing the carbon steel from your knife, or are you disintegrating the flint? Hey, if you guys know, let me know. But I think it's a 9 volt Brillo pad. Oh yeah, I've seen that. And I haven't tried that. I haven't tried the chewing gum paper. I haven't tried the battery. No, I did try the battery once. I couldn't get it right. I tried it. I think I cut the double mint chewing gum or what. I cut it too thin, and it didn't work. But what can you say? But let's see. What I like? Use natural fire starters that you find out in the. Yeah, yeah, natural fire. That's because that's bushcrafting. So, and that's what I did today. Everything that I start. Well, you know what? I used a ferrocerium rod. I didn't use a bow drill. I've never done a bow drill. I've never done a hand drill. I think I would prefer to do the hand drill as opposed to the bow drill because when I do the hand drill, I'm going to be using leather gloves. I don't know if that's going to make a difference, but yeah, guys, I'm glad I got a lot of wood. But yeah, so that's you. Yeah, friction fire. But yeah, I've always used a ferrocerium rod, char cloth, flint and steel, char cloth. I've never done a bow drill, never done a hand drill, never done a plow drill. Like I say, once you get comfortable using something, you tend to stay with it. But just use the pole of your. Oh yeah, the pole of your hatchet. Well, you know what? I don't know with the S wings, the 1095. I don't know. I know I did use my walking staff once. It comes with a ferrocerium rod. That's really a knife made by cold steel. It just gives you the option to make a spear, and that's what I did. Yeah, guys, it's getting a little cool here, which is fantastic. I'm getting ready to build this fire up some more. And come on to New York and I'll make it a kit for you. Yeah, you know what? I got to get up there. I think, I don't know. I'm always back and forth, you know. Um, but yeah, you know, I got to get up there because I'm really itching to go to Pennsylvania. I'm gonna check out the one in look up the information on the one in North Carolina. But the next one is like week after next, the Georgia Bushcraft meetup, November 8th through the 10th. Yeah, so I guess my son will get his wish, you know. Every time I leave, it's like he wants to come to my place, you know. It's like I don't mind, you know. But I don't know, I guess he feel like, hey, it's my place, you know, but he comes to my place, his kids, it's like, yeah, like, he comes to stay for a weekend, then he's out of there. But yeah, so I'll let him know, hey, it'll be open for him November 8th through the 10th, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna be heading down there, and I think I may go the day before. There's a state park, Okani, Okikani, or something like that. You can spend the night there for like $5. So I'm thinking about doing that, you know. Yeah, here in Texas, all the leaves just started falling off the tree today. Oh, Johnny, so you're in Texas. I didn't. What part of Texas are you in? I go to San Antonio a lot. Hey, Samo from Palestine, how are you doing, man? Thanks for joining in, man. I definitely appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. Yeah, but guys, I'm gonna head off with here. See, my fire's going down, but I'm getting ready to throw some wood on that bad boy and get it going again. Your videos since you had 442 subs, and I've watched your bushcrafting videos, inspirations. I've started content creating. Okay, I've started content creating. Good for you, man. Good. I am so glad that I was able to inspire someone to want to do some bushcrafting. How are you doing, neighbor? How are you? I'm doing well. John Harris, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I'm doing well. But guys, I'm gonna head off of here. It's been about an hour. So you guys take care, stay safe, and anytime you can get out in the bush, get out there. If it's taking one step, starting in your backyard, get out there and have some fun. I'm telling you, you can't buy it. You cannot go to the store and buy this enjoyment. So with that said, guys, I'm gonna head out of here. I'm gonna see you next time. Be on the lookout for my video so I can show you how I started this fire. Again, I'm really pleased with the tool that I used to start this fire. All right, guys, you take it easy. I appreciate you guys joining me. See you next time. Bye.